Here we are. Welcome back on the Captain's Log. Comedian Ian Bagg, my man. What's up, buddy?
Buddy, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Just trying to figure out how to share.
Yeah, you'll get it. If you refresh, you'll see us live. So a lot of cool things happening. You're building a house. You bought a house and you're redoing it.
Bought a house and I'm oh, there it is right there. Hold on, share.
So a lot of cool things. And then you can shut that. There you go.
I'll turn the volume.
We get the volume right down there.
Crank it up, bro.
We're in Fort Myers. We just left 105.5 The Beat. We're going to be heading to 103.9 with Big Mama. And we're promoting the show. You're doing it Off the Hook Comedy Club this weekend, which is a good time.
I'm doing more than one show. I can't wait to do them all. It's going to be fantastic. I love coming here. You have a great club. Your parents are awesome.
They are great, right?
Your parents are so nice. I love
How come all
them.
the comedians like to hang out with my parents more than me?
Because you don't show up.
Nah, come on.
You don't. Your parents.
I do all the work behind the scenes, man. I'm very busy.
And then you send your parents in the face of the club. I'm just like, I love it. But
great.
they're so nice. They're honestly such good people, and it means a lot. And they have a great sense of humor. And your people that come out to the shows, they're really good.
Yeah, we've built a nice audience. The fans, like when we first started, that's funny you say that. When we first started, people were acting very strange at shows, and
Really?
like they didn't know how to like sit there. I was like, "Don't you guys go to the movies?" This was, almost 15 years ago.
Right.
And then over time, I think we have a really good comedy. Kind of,
you have some of the
there's a good comedy vibe here in Southwest Florida now.
It doesn't matter. By the way, look at that. Somebody broke
right through that window.
Somebody broke in that window right there. You have people that come out and just leave all their political views, their social views that behind. They just come out for a good time. That's true. And it's funny. I've met some really interesting. There was a guy going in at your show one day. He was going into witness protection program the next day.
Really?
And he came out with his son for the last night out.
Did he tell everybody that at the show?
In the middle of
the show.
He's like, I'm going into witness protection program. I'm like, you don't get it. You're supposed to be quiet.
What do you do? I'm going to the witness protection.
Yeah,
I'm gone.
I'm leaving tomorrow. And I'm like, what did you do? He goes, I was a leader of a white supremacist gang.
Wow.
And I'm just like, wow. I said the opener was black. How did that go? And he said, I loved him. I'm like, well, it doesn't make sense at all. So,
that's why he's going into protection. He must be.
I guess so.
Left.
Yeah, he must have left for that.
So he can't shave his head necessarily.
No,
right?
nobody's gonna recognize him. He's just gonna grow his hair.
Exactly. He's gonna shave. He's gonna grow his hair out.
He's gonna grow his hair out and shave off the beard, because that's usually how white supremacists go. They go no hair, beard.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know.
Facial clear, long hair. You're not a white supremacist.
Yeah.
You're a rocker.
So you're redoing a house. How much have you spent so far?
I've probably spent about
in construction.
In construction, probably about 75.
75. How much would you have spent if you literally? 75. How much would you have spent if you hired a contractor to do all the work that you've done so far? Probably
about 150.
What? So you've saved half. I do that too.
Yeah.
I pretty much do as much as I possibly can.
You do what you can, and I also like to, when I have to hire people, I like to work with them to learn.
And what about permits?
Permits?
We don't use those.
We don't use permits.
No, that's a driving permit. A driving permit.
Why would you bring up the permits? Don't bring up that permit.
One time I got shut down, and I had the whole back of my house off in Marco Island. There was no back of the house, and the inspector came in.
So somebody faked on you.
Yeah, and the inspector came in, and he goes,
hey, bro.
Hey, what are you guys doing? I go, building a deck. He goes, but there's no back of the house. We're going to shut this down, baby. Shut it down.
No
I got shut down.
You said I'm building a deck?
I was building a pool deck. And he goes, but there's no back of the house. I go, but we're putting in sliders across. He goes, oh, you're putting in sliders. Good. So you have hurricane,
no
sliders.
Way, it was all over you. How long were you shut down for?
I think it was about 11 days. Wasn't that bad?
Because when you have to get the permits, it doesn't happen quick. Permits do not happen quick.
No, but
somebody finked on you, though. Do you think somebody finked on you?
Oh, yeah, they totally did. Right across the canal. They totally did. Because how would they know? It's a backyard, and it's like all trees. But then on the other side of the canal had to be someone looking right at me on the other side. So that's
unless somebody else was doing construction and they were over there doing their construction and seeing you.
I don't know, but all I know is that I didn't have much to go with. Like, what was I gonna say?
I'm putting out a deck.
It's because like one side.
But you have no back of the house.
And it was right into the bedroom.
Yeah, but I need a deck.
You could look right into the bedroom. Like it
so
was
what did you do
open.
for 11 days? You just had like tarps?
I basically just like
your wife must have been
Staples friggin' like Vasqueen, like thick, double thick Vasqueen.
How many of you were working on it?
There was like 12 of us. All just hammering. I mean, we crushed it. I put a friggin' deck in. I put a jacuzzi in the middle of the deck and a huge outdoor kitchen.
Where did you get these 12 disciples from, Jesus?
It's you have a lot of employees at the restaurant, and they happen to be.
He had comedians and chefs.
Not comedians. They were the chefs and like anybody who was handy. I gave them.
I know who finked on you.
Yeah.
The guys that worked at the restaurant are like, I just want to work at the restaurant. Why am I building a house?
Like, dude, this is not washing dishes. I am not busting tables. One time, this is true. I got a price to roof, put new shingles on the roof. And I was like, that's expensive. No way. I could buy shingles. I bought ring nail guns. I bought all this stuff, right? I had all of it delivered, dropped right at the house, and they freaking craned it on the roof. I'm afraid of heights, dude. I didn't think. What was I thinking? I was going to go up and freaking... So I did it. I pulled it off. Me and like 3 dudes. Never again. Dude, out of anything I'll do, I'll never re-roof a freaking house.
You shouldn't have roofed it to begin with.
And I passed. We passed inspection. We actually got that inspected.
I
did that by owner, builder by owner, whatever you call it. And we got inspected.
So you didn't have to replace any of the wood that went on top. You just did the shingles.
We did a few. We had to cut out some wood. And put it and replace it, and then re-shingle. Yeah. We did the whole thing.
How much do you think you saved on that one?
Oh, 15,000. Probably 10,000 at least. I did it literally for like $9,000, and it was like a $25,000 roof. I mean, that was a good deal.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, but I will never do that again.
Did you move right away afterwards because you didn't trust your work?
No, that little sucker went through Hurricane Charlie.
And survived?
Survived. Not even. I didn't blow it off. Didn't even lose anything. Hurricane Charlie. And then Hurricane Wilma. I just went by there the other day.
Well, I think that speaks a lot about your work.
Yeah, dude, I was dropping.
That says a lot about the work that from the employees from the restaurant. They're hard workers. That's right. What it says.
That's right.
So if you come down to Off the Hook, and you will have some good food, and it will be passing suspect.
But I can guarantee I'll never do that again.
Well, you should. You do things once.
I aged 20 years.
You don't, but because you don't like heights.
Yeah.
But you don't do more than once. You try things once, and then you have the skills to look at somebody and say, do that right. You're not doing it right.
I always say I try anything once as long as it's legal. Anything. I'm all right with that. But I don't think I'll jump out of a plane. Would you jump out of a plane?
No, I can't do it.
You scared shitless?
Totally. I'm not good with the heights either.
Me neither.
Yeah.
What is with that? Why do people
why
want
do
to
we
go
turn
high?
into Why do we turn into pussies?
That's right.
I'd like to know why I turned.
You shouldn't be afraid of heights. You're like 7 feet tall.
That's probably why.
You always look down.
That's because when I get on things, I'm way more taller than everybody else. So things are actually.
So it looks even bigger.
Yeah, so
you get on a 4 foot ladder and you feel like you're.
I'm 8 foot high.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Brad Williams, it's like 3 foot for him.
Right, it's like a step stool. Yeah. It's no problem.
No problem.
We love Brad, though.
I didn't say I didn't love Brad.
No, we do.
I'm just saying he doesn't have a fear of heights.
I wonder how that works.
It reverses.
Yeah, it's just
shrinks
down.
It's weird because I go into small spaces, he freaks out.
You are big though, but you didn't play sports. You said it, right?
I did. Yeah, I played hockey and.
Oh, you were a hockey player.
Yeah,
that's right.
Player, yeah.
But on ice, oh my God, on skates, you were a giant.
A man among boys.
That's amazing.
Still didn't become a professional.
No.
Not enough hockey teams.
No, now there is.
Now I could play I could play professional now if I could go back in time. If I could turn back time.
Were you aspiring?
I was for a while.
I was
for a while, and then it just the guys that want to do it, they want to do it.
I played Little League with a kid, and like all we heard is, oh, Mike Souza is going to be the next star in the NHL. He's going to be an amazing hockey player. And we were like 10. Right? Sure enough, this kid sets like the high school scoring record in Massachusetts, gets drafted in the 11th round by the Blackhawks. Nice. This was 10. And everyone was already saying, I mean, of course, 30 years ago now.
Right.
And he's actually the head coach now at UNH hockey. And he played for the Olympic team, played for the Blackhawks. Good dude. But my whole high school career, like, we followed Mike, and he sold out like every game because he was just like amazing. That was something you probably don't give two damns about. I don't know why.
I grew up with a bunch of Mike Souzas.
You did?
Yeah, so that's why I'm just like, man.
In Canada?
Yeah, in Canada. I grew up with a lot of guys that played in the NHL. And I was a donkey. They were all thoroughbreds, and I was a dunk.
Yeah. Would you ever move back to Canada?
No.
No.
I enjoy going back. I love Canada a lot, but I'm in show business.
Yeah, it's not a big thing.
Yeah, if I was in gold mining, I'd move back to Canada.
but the Montreal Comedy Festival's...
yeah, but people go there for a week, and then they come back to America.
That's it.
Yeah, they have a festival. Let's go up to Montreal, party our faces off, do some shows, and then come back to do business.
Yeah, that's what I did. I went to the Tortuga Music Festival 2 weeks ago in Miami. I went there for the weekend, and I had enough, and I'm back to Naples, back to paradise.
That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Nothing against the Montreal Comedy Festival. I'm just saying, people go there for a vacation, see some stand-up, see some things that they already see, but really, it's a work vacation. It's basically, you know what it basically is? It's, when they have when all the air conditioner guys get together in Vegas.
Right.
That's all it is.
Yeah, or the pizza convention in Chicago.
That's all it is. It's convention.
All a bunch of pizza guys.
Yeah.
But it's fun. When was the last time you've been? I haven't been in 4 years.
I haven't been in like 10 years.
10?
I got stuff to do, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking this year I'm going, though.
Gonna get a vacation?
Maybe I want to try to get
the booze up there. Don't take you'll get in trouble if you cross.
I can't take the booze, but I want to take the podcast up there.
Oh, that'd be good.
Maybe do something.
Just rent a car and drive around.
They have a whole thing now where they do podcasts live. A whole part
you do a podcast live here.
I know,
in the vacation center of the world.
This is true. Driving, and I show everyone all around it.
By the way, does everybody freak out about your driving?
Well, the car drives itself. I should actually
turn that on.
Turn that on. So I only have to drive half the time, but
it's the fact that he only drives half the time, but he's only doing it for a quarter of the time.
So the thing is like everyone's actually been very good, but people do say make sure your seatbelt's on, and then a lady always says that she wants to see my seatbelt on the proper angle on my shoulder. Please be a good
a Samaritan.
Yes, Samaritan, and I want you to wear your seatbelt in the proper position. One time she told me my seatbelt was very low, and I didn't even know that. So then I had to adjust this, and I'm back in, I'm in her good graces.
She worked for Toyota? How did she know this stuff?
I don't know. She was very particular about the way I wear my seatbelt on my shoulder. So, Hi, Ada.
By the way, a new advertisement, Stu's Motorcycles, a proud sponsor of Captain's Love. You should have sponsors, and we say the sponsors.
I do. Captain Brian's Handcrafted Spirits.
We should say it. It should be things like, uniforms brought to you by...
So tell everyone how they can find you, by the way.
IanBagg.com. IANBAGG.com.
Yeah,
you can find my podcast there. Ian Bagg Bought a House. You can find my tour dates. You can find photos of my life. I've got a French bulldog. You can buy my merch. I have a t-shirt. Oh, this is my new t-shirt right here. I'm wearing it right now.
Very nice. This is very bulldogish.
This is a French bulldog with a surfboard. I don't know if you can see
it. Which represents your doggy.
It is my dog.
Yeah.
This is my dog.
Does it have your name on it?
It has my right in the surfboard. It says IanBagg.com.
Oh, Ian Bagg.
Yeah. So this is actually going on sale this weekend at the show. This
Huge
is the first
opening.
Time.
Huge opening of this shirt.
I said, you know what I said? I said, let's save it for Brian. I don't want to start selling. We just stopped selling the hockey shirt. We're moving on to the surfboard shirt. I said,
Florida.
Let's wait for Florida.
Yeah.
Who's in Florida that I know? It's a nice guy.
Can I trade you some liquor for the shirt?
You cannot. You're gonna have to pay double for this. But I'd love.
Okay.
Yeah, some liquor.
Thank you. That went well.
Liquor for the shirt.
That my barter. They watch me barter on Saturdays, and that was a not good deal.
Oh, you're such a Vaynerchuk fan.
I love to barter.
Do you go garage
No,
sailing?
I do lives, and people actually.
Why don't you take these people garage sailing?
I take them to the flea markets and the farmers markets every Saturday and Sunday. I do that, but I do barter, and I'll say hey, who wants to trade with me?
Can I give you a suggestion?
Yeah, I love that. I love suggestions.
You buy it. You say, I've got this item. Who wants to buy it? You go tell them how much you're paying for it.
Okay.
And then you start like auctioning it off.
Oh, at the market.
At the market.
So when I go up to it, I go, who wants me to buy
you find something. You thought, oh, this is interesting. Does anybody want to buy this?
And they bid before I pay for it.
Yeah.
And then they bid $10, and I'll be like, $2.
No, you actually bought it. Now you're flipping.
Oh, I'm flipping. Yes.
Flipping. Come on, Vaynerchuk.
I do love Gary Vee. Gary Vee is great. He really is great. So what's going on new? Like you're actually shooting a pilot. We can't really talk about it.
I shot a sizzle. We can't talk about that.
Nobody's watching. It's the captain's log.
It's the captain's log.
I mean,
nobody's
come on.
watching.
You
Everybody's
can
watching.
give us the dish, baby. Give us the dish.
We shot a thing for a DIY show.
Yeah.
So now it's out being sold. I also, at the beginning of the year, I had written a script with a friend, and a production company bought that. So we're right now been kind of looking for casting and stuff like that.
Oh,
which is interesting because we had a big crush on a lady by the name of what's her name? She used to. Oh, what's her name?
It's a lot of build-up, Ian. A lot of build-up for the. Yeah.
You know what it is? He wakes me up at 5 a.m. and says, "Hey, come do radio. Now keep your brain working." But I travel all night. Not Liv Tyler. It's oh my God, what is her name? She's from Canada. She's a really hot.
Olivia Newton-John. What do I know?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. All I know is that you've been trying to get this word out for freaking 5 minutes. I
can't remember her name.
This is live, We're not editing this.
Oh, this is live?
Yeah.
Hold on, this is live?
Yeah, live.
I think you should call this Sunglasses and Hats.
I think so too. Who thinks we should rename the show Sunglasses and Hats?
Vote for it right now.
Yeah.
Where are we? We're going to the big Walmart?
We're in Estero, and we're going to Beasley Broadcasting because we're going to be on 103.9. You have
what
shows.
town is that in?
We're in Estero. This is Estero. That's the name of it. EST.
And where's that compared to?
What the hell did I say? ESTERO.
Estero.
Yeah.
What's that compared to Naples?
It's just north.
Just north of Naples.
So we're just north of Naples, and we're heading back. And
are we headed south right now?
We're heading south. Correct. Is that good?
Yeah.
Is it?
I flew into Fort Lauderdale yesterday, and then drove over.
She's clearly smoking.
She's vaping, and she's on her radio trying to tune into Captain's Log.
She probably is.
I want to talk about Alligator Alley.
Tell me about it. I drove across it yesterday.
Is there really alligators on there?
A lot. A whole lot of.
Has anybody ever been eaten while changing a tire?
Well, the plane crashed. In 98, right? Or sometime around there, and everybody got eaten by alligators. When the plane went down in the Everglades.
This is supposed to be a fun story.
Yeah, this is not.
I thought it was going to be a fun story, and then you just took it to a complete.
Well, you asked.
What the hell? Your parents are so nice. How did you come out of them?
I don't know how that
like
happened.
Your parents.
I'm nothing like my sisters.
If I brought up alligators to your parents, they go, we do a little entree. We have some alligator meat. I bring it up with you, and you're like, they ate everybody on a plane.
I made shoes out of them, handbags.
Yeah, it was just.
I'm nothing like them. I don't understand where I came from.
So sweet.
Yeah.
It's nice that you know that you're nothing like your parents.
Well, that's they won't be on the show. They're always scared though.
Absolutely.
Although the other day they hinted that they might be on. The one when I asked them, my dad had a mole removed on his head, and he said he didn't want to be on, but I thought that was just him like chickening out.
Moly.
Yeah, but now he says that he hinted that he may want to be on, so I might do a special edition tomorrow.
You should do it, but put them in the back seat.
In the back. Oh no. My mother be like, Brian, you drive terrible. What is this? All over the place. Hit the brake. Oh my God.
You're gonna make your mother sick.
Yeah.
You're gonna make your mother sick.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
How's your dad's driving?
It's good. He's good. He hasn't slowed down on that.
I love it.
I like that he does a good job.
Drives like you. He doesn't slow down.
I try not to drive a lot with him because I do get motion sickness.
No way.
Yeah, I do. It's weird. I don't know. I like to be the driver.
I don't like heights. I don't like moving.
Yeah.
My name's Brian.
I'm very particular.
Are we going to park right on the grass?
Right on the grass. Guys, this is the captain's
This is why your mom won't drive with you.
Ian Bagg. my guest. Come see him at Off the Hook Comedy Club all weekend.
All weekend. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, 1 show Thursday, 1 show Sunday. It's going to be fantastic. Get there. Do I have an opener?
You do.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's great. Call Remy.
He's very nice. Yeah. I think, is he still that lady?
Yeah,
she does comedy?
Stacey, yes.
She'll probably do a guest set. And the guy I know from Cleveland's going to do a guest set on Friday Night Late Show. It's going to be a big weekend.
We got a big party.
Booze. Everybody's going to have a dance. We're going to go to Publix afterwards. Maybe buy some lottery tickets at the gas station next door.
All right, guys, we out. Follow us, Captain's Log.
Stay gold, Pony Boy.